Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie and I love indie makeup, especially shiny, shifty, and sparkly eyeshadows. And in today's video, I'm going to be creating 3 looks with the ItsBel Dawn of Fall eyeshadow palette. I have tried their other 2 palettes and I just knew I had to get my hands on this one. This one has a fall themed color story and it is so beautiful. We've got some grungy colors, we've got some brighter colors, just very much autumn vibes, even though we're already in the winter and it's actually about to be 2022. It's so crazy to think about. Just upon swatching the palette, there are a little bit of a variety of different textures. We have some really smooth shades, some really shiny, still smooth, and then some slightly flakier shades such as caramel apples. And do I dare say we have 3 black base multi-chromes in here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We've got Boo, Deep Forest Autumn, and Riverside is also a multi-chrome. It looks just like the Martian shade from Devinah Merrick's Lightwork 3 palette. Also a Terra Moon shade. I cannot remember off the top of my head what it's called. It might be M51. And then the She Glam, one of the Chroma Zone palettes as well, has a shade just like this. And then Caramel Apples does also have a shift. It's just so magical. This one is pretty much like fall in an eyeshadow. So I'm going to be creating 3 looks with this palette and then I'll give you some of my thoughts at the end of the video. Priming with the P. Louise paint. And for the mattes, I'm going to be using the Ace Beauté Tropical Vibes palette. I'm going in with Cave on the outer corner first. And just tapping on a little bit more. I'm going to take it just a little bit into my crease, blending out the outer corner. Going in with Safari right in the crease and blending it into the outer shade. So pigmented. Whoa. Picked up Midnight Fall from the ItsBel palette, and I'm just putting that as a transition between the dark matte and the rest of my lid. I'm gonna go in with my finger. Oh, it's so foil. Oh yeah, that definitely helps a lot. Oh, this is such a nice graphite metallic shade. Love it. Then I picked up Caramel Apples on my finger, and this shade seems to be a bit flaky. Probably would recommend using some sort of a primer with this shade. I'm just putting that on the inner portion of my lid. This is going to be a little bit more of a smoky kind of eye. I'm gonna have to try to get up in there. Connecting my lower lash line with Cave. And then Khaki right next to it. And there really isn't an inner corner shade in this palette, so I'm just gonna skip on that. I put on these So Real lashes from Kiss, and in the waterline I have the multi-chrome eyeliner in Bronzite from Devinah Merrick's. Here's the first finished look. For the second look, I'm priming again with the P. Louise paint primer. For the mattes, I'm going to be using the Ace Beauté Flare palette, the new formulation. Going in with Aubergine, and I'm going to be putting it into only a third of my crease. Just slowly blending it up. Next to it, I'm putting down Atlantis. And just going a little bit more and just packing it on into the crease. Outer corner going in with Forest Pine. I'm going to use Sherbet to blend that out. And going back in with Forest Pine. And I'm also bringing Forest Pine under my lower lash line. And then Sherbet right next to it. Picked up Deep Forest from the Dawn of Fall palette. I'm just gonna very lightly mist my brush. And this is going to go right on the outer corner, all the way into the rest of the lid. And then I'm also going to go back in with my finger and layer it on top. Picked up Riverside, and I'm gonna pop that on the inner corner. I'm gonna take it up and just brain this area up a little bit right here. To finish this look, I put on the Surreal Lashes from Kiss. And in the waterline, I have the Emerald Multichrome Eyeliner from Danessa Myricks. Here's a second finished look. For the third and final look, I'm going to be using the by Mellow Labs Millenaria palette. And I'm priming with the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer. First going in with Moves right into the crease. And blending that out. Just like last time, blending so quickly, so effortlessly. Going in with a little bit more into the crease and blending it out. On the outer corner, going in with Rich. Just a little bit more. Blending it out. I'm bringing Rich under my lower lash line. Taking the Fair & Pixie Epoxy, I'm going to do a half cut crease. And tapping it out. Going in with Autumn from the Dawn of Fall palette. Just taking it all the way across. And into the outer corner. Then taking a smaller brush with Spiced. And I'm gonna be putting it above. This is such a stunning, vibrant, shiny shade. It's just so foiled. Oh my goodness. And again, I'm gonna go in with my finger and just layer Autumn all over my lid where I put it down. I just want to see if it gets a little bit shinier. Here's a third finished look. I think this is my favorite ItsBel palette so far. Out of all three of these, this color story, just with all shimmers, I think this is an absolute stunning color story. I think all shimmer palettes are really good to have that you can just pair with any sort of matte you have, whether that's single eyeshadows or some of your other palettes. But just having a 9-pan palette, I really feel like 9 pans also full of shimmers is really kind of the perfect number. Also, this palette is so affordable for what you're getting, like just such beautiful, sparkly, shiny eyeshadows. There's some shifty shades as well. Are they the most like shiny multi-chromes I've ever seen? No, but they're multi-chromes in a 9-pan palette. That's like what, $30? I think that's amazing. Boo is just from swatching. I did not use that one in a look, but it is just a little bit more like a satin shade. It has a more subtle kind of shift. It reminds me of one of these shades in the Natasha Denona Trio Chrome palette, as well as a pastel multi-chrome from Clionadh Cosmetics. But I love this color story. I love that there's like some lighter shades. You've got some darker, grungier shades. Honestly, I could just keep going on and on about how beautiful this palette is. I really love it. And I felt like 3 looks wasn't enough. Like, I just really want to keep using the rest of the shades and try out the rest of the shades. I used most of the shades in the palette, but I just feel like I could create so many looks. And I'm just so looking forward to seeing what ItsBel does in 2022. Very excited to see the brand grow. So let me know if you picked this palette up, and if you did, how are you liking it? Are you looking to pick it up? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I will love it if you subscribe. There's so much indie makeup content, lots and lots of tutorials, shifty, sparkly, shiny eyeshadow content uploading my channel, and much more to come. You don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.